BWET Talk Radio.
Thanks for tuning into Backwoods Radio. This is Bobby.
And the Duke.
Coming up later in the show, Bobby's Hot Topic. Today's topic is roadkill. Deadly or delicious? Call in, let us know what you think. Meanwhile, here's Duke with today's top news stories.
The Rancho Health Corporation has extended its quarantine to cover the entire Yaletown area. It's not yet known how many people have been affected by the unidentified viral infection. CEO Patrick Rancho spoke to BWET earlier.
The outbreak is now securely contained, and we are providing Yaletown with truly world-class treatment.
Meteorologica has issued a severe weather warning tonight.
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. I just had a real interesting telephone call with the old chain of command. Turns out I didn't see what I thought I saw over in Yaletown. Guess I must have got confused, right? 'Cause I thought I saw you and your RHC buddies murdering innocent people. Guess I need to get my eyes tested, eh? The thing is, I didn't get round to telling anyone I had one of you RHC goons in my basement. You've been here for a week now. I'm getting a little impatient. You want to tell me the truth?
I'm innocent! I told you a million times. I've got nothing to do with what happened in Yaletown.
That's disappointing.
I don't work for RHC. You gotta believe me.
You expect me to buy that cockamamie disguise story? Think very carefully and give me something I can believe.
I'm trying to find a cure for the disease.
I know your cover story, kid, but what's in that canister, Pepto-Bismol? I can see I'm wasting my time here. I'm gonna have to terminate this interview.
Wait, no! Ah!
Gosh darn it! Not the radio? Oh, jeez, it's broken.
The lightning probably blew the fuse. Are you just gonna leave me like this?
Quit whining. I'll see to you once I get this radio working.
You know, I could probably fix that radio.
Just shut your yap a minute. Darn it.
I don't like being tied up in the same room as that thing. I hope I never stare down the barrel of one of those. Oh, the ropes are too tight. I can't move at all. They could call for help, but she would probably notice. It's probably the fuse.
If the fuse box had tripped, the lights would be out.
I mean, it's probably a fuse in the radio case. Just let me take a look at it.
You seemed real scared when that lightning struck.
Well, I thought you were gonna shoot me.
You screamed like a Girl Scout.
That was a battle cry.
Oh yeah? Tell you what. If your handyman story is true, fix my radio.
Okay. I've never fixed a radio with someone pointing a gun at me before. Okay, let's see. Aha, a blown fuse. I told you so.
Well, fix it then if you're so smart.
I'll see what I can do. It has a blown fuse. Aha! A clue. Wait, this isn't a clue, it's just a grody old cigarette box. A box of Qatar Slims. It's empty, apart from this aluminum foil. I took the aluminum foil out of the cigarette packet. I can bypass the broken fuse with the aluminum foil from the cigarette box. Let's see.
Well, I'll be. You did it!
Are you gonna tie me to the thing again?
Well, if your story's true, let's hear that radio signal you told me about.
The signal was pretty faint. I'm not sure your radio... I mean, I'll try. Well, it's actually pretty strong.
Come on upstairs. I'll make some coffee.
Thanks for the coffee. It was great.
My dad's blend. Least I could do after tying you up and all. My name's Aberrane Jervis. I'm the park ranger here in Greystone Woods National Park.
A park? I thought you were some renegade cop.
No, I'm a renegade park ranger. A whole lot worse.
Well, I've wasted a lot of time. I have to contact Professor McBride in Hallowell.
I called P&U and the paper you said she works for. No luck. My guess is, if they made it out of Yelltown, they're laying low.
I'm sure they made it. And I have to get that canister to Professor McBride.
Listen, I won't let you go hitchhiking to nowhere with a plague canister in your fanny pack. For all I know, you're just an RHC goon who's a good liar.
So, what do we do?
Here's the thing. I heard that signal of yours before, breaking in on the car radio, on walkie-talkies. And the symbol on that canister, I've seen that before too, somewhere in Greystone Woods.
You mean, is there an RHC camp here too?
Maybe. There've always been stories about people hiding out in the deep forest. I bet you dollars to donuts your signal is coming from right here in Greystone.
Then we should get out of here.
Chicken out if you want, but the canister stays here. Anyway, I thought you wanted to help your friends?
So I guess we look for the source of that signal?
Wrong. You look for the source of that signal. I stay here and blow the kneecaps off any yellow suit tries to get this canister.
Okay. Well, I guess I should be able to triangulate the signal.
Triangulate? How's that work?
I'll need a map and a portable radio. If I can pick up the signal from the two highest points in Greystone, I should be able to tell where it's coming from.
Well, I can give you a map, so that's a start. And if you got any questions about the area, sling them my way.
Hey!
Hey, how you getting along?
Hey, about that signal. How come you can't find the source of the radio signal? You're a park ranger. You should know this place better than anyone.
Dad taught me. I know the forest better than the trees know it. But Greystone is big. We can't go check all the empty hides, lodges, and bomb shelters. Didn't you say you could triangulate the signal?
Do you have a radio I can borrow for the triangulation?
No portable radios, no. Sorry.
I need to find the 2 highest points in Greystone. That'll give me the best chance of triangulating the signal.
Why don't you use the map I gave you? The elevations are marked on there.
You really think people are hiding out in the woods?
Dad never believed it, but I've heard strange things. Seen strange lights in the forest. I know, it sounds like a stupid B-movie plot. I wonder if the people in the woods had something to do with the attack on Yelltown.
What do I do when I find the source?
Look for anything that makes sense of what these people are doing. At the very least, you can shut that darn transmission off.
Okay, I think I can do that.
But watch your back. They might still be there.
Let's talk about something else. Any idea where you saw the symbol from the canister? Carved into a tree, painted on a rock?
No, I would have remembered that. It just feels very familiar, but I can't place it.
That's not much to go on, but I'll keep an eye out. We're in the middle of nowhere, aren't we?
Just north of it, actually. Greystone Woods is a beautiful, wild national park.
Lots of trees.
Oh yeah, Greystone Woods is famed for its coniferous forest.
Exciting.
What did you want from me again?
The streets seem pretty quiet.
We call them paths here. Enjoy your visit and don't tread on any bear traps.
What's that weird smell?
Nature.
Oh. This place is weird. I prefer Yelltown.
Oh, I guess vistas of outstanding natural beauty can't compete with the Yelltown junkyard, eh? At least everyone here isn't dead.
That was harsh.
Well, sorry. I just don't like hearing folk talk bad about Greystone is all.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Wow, what a beast.
She sure is. Can be minus something Fahrenheit out there and I still have to turn my damper down.
The Earth's core may be cooling, but at least we got this baby. Jervis is the type to keep her woodpile well stocked. I bet you could survive holed up in here for a month.
Well, longer if I ate you.
This place does not need more logs on the fire. I'm getting a suntan just being in the room with that thing. Greystone Woods National Park. Greystone covers a pretty big area, almost the whole way from Yelltown to Arbutus Hill. Look at all these weapons. Did Jervis grow up in the Hunger Games or something? People who put animal skulls on their walls. It sort of says, I'm not gonna kill you, but I could kill you. This thing will be useful if a creepy pagan ritual breaks out. The door is locked.
If you're missing your beam, I can tie you up again anytime.
No thanks. I'm good. So you just have all the latest gadgets, huh?
I don't like it. I write up all my reports longhand.
Jervis's Uberwood Portable. The owls are not what they seem. The stuffed owl. Its expression says, "Why did you put all that sawdust in my butt?" Warnings about wild animals, campfires, and alien abductions. The usual. There's some real nice pictures on these posters and pennants. That's how I like nature. Safe, dry, and flat. Some grizzly park ranger.
That's Dad.
Like, handsome grizzly. Colonel Jervis. I would not litter on this guy's watch. According to this, Jervis is the best marksman in the county. Marks woman. Jervis is an amazing shot. I don't know whether I feel comforted or more scared by knowing that.
That's exactly the point.
I wasn't sure I'd ever see the outside of that place. The park ranger's cabin. I wonder if Jervis lives here all year round. Colonel Arbroath Jervis, 1924 to 2000. My signs are a rainproof coat, good shoes, and a staff cut from the woods. Whitman. Looks like Ranger Jervis takes good care of her dad. The Ranger's pickup. I can just see Jervis tooling around the woods, terrifying everyone. Those tires have seen a lot of use. The Ranger's pickup has a cable winch on the front. I don't need any stones. White Rock Ranger Station, Greystone Woods National Park. According to this, only I can prevent forest fires. That's a lot of pressure. I shouldn't collect random plants in the forest. They could be poisonous or whatnot. A tall, wooden, barn-like structure. Its purpose, unknown. I am 90% sure there are no dead bodies in that barn. I mean, I'm not going to check. The farmer's tractor. Looks in pretty good condition compared to that barn. I can't drive it. I don't have the regulation shotgun and scrappy dog. I shouldn't touch it without knowing what kind of plant it is. A metal tower silo. For storing grain, I guess. I wonder how they stop the grain going bad. Must be airtight or pressurized or something. I shouldn't collect random plants in the forest. They could be poisonous or whatnot. I think it's an electric fence. But by the looks of things, the power is off. Even with the power off, I don't want to climb over the fence. I've seen Jurassic Park. Nice big farmhouse. But would you really want to live out here in the middle of nowhere? The farmhouse looks like a converted barn. But halfway through the conversion, they all went for coffee and never came back. Hello.
Yep.
What are you doing there?
Protecting my farm, stranger. Storm knocked out the power. Lights ain't working. Electric fence ain't working.
What do you need to protect your farm from?
Wolves, coyotes, snapping turtles, all manner of varmints and carnivorous critters.
I don't see any critters around here right now.
You want bears trampling your flower beds? Be my guest. I'm gonna defend my property.
So, did lightning actually strike your house?
Came mighty close. Killed the power, and my cows near enough soiled their britches.
Your cows wear breeches? You definitely paid your electricity bill then?
A gentleman always pays his dues.
Then I guess you should call the power company.
Reckon I will if the power don't come back on soon.
Nice radio.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind if I borrowed it?
No can do, stranger. As long as I'm stuck here, that radio's my only entertainment.
But I really need a radio.
Well, I reckon we could come to some kind of arrangement here.
An arrangement?
I'm real hungry, but I gotta stay here. Fetch me something good to eat, and I'll lend you my radio.
What do you want to eat?
You been to the diner? Rhonda fixes a fine sandwich. If you fetch me one with hot sauce, I reckon I can spare the radio for a time.
Got it. I'll be back with your victuals soon, partner.
Don't make me use this firearm, boy.
The stream is running pretty fast after all that rain. Nah, I can't get across. Who knows what horrors lurk in those swift and murky waters? Also, these sneakers are classics. Yeah! Jesus! They should call that thing a scare Harper. So, this is how I die. An evil scarecrow. Good to know. Harwood Energy, discharge channel. Looks like the power company is channeling stormwater through this meadow. A Harwood Energy sign. If this is supposed to be an advert, they have worse marketing than Leroy's Junkyard. Wolves, bears, venomous snakes, poisonous insects, they're all out there. Waiting. I mean, that is a lot of trees. Kinda makes you feel insignificant. Huh, look at these little pepper pods. Hey, they smell good. I think it's an electric fence. But by the looks of things, the power is off. Greystone Rest Stop. Eat here and get gas. That's hilarious. Apparently this is the last rest stop for miles. Guess that's why it's such a hive of activity. Gotta love that smell. Price of gas being what it is, I'm glad I'm on foot. This forest is full of branches, leaves, and dirt. And they say I should sweep my place. In the dark, the neon sign kinda draws you in. In Yelltown, the gas station stays open all night. Stayed open all night. No need to fill my pockets with stones. It's old, but it could still outrun Professor McBride's piece of crap car. I hope he and Hellowell got out safe. It's locked. It's locked. There's a billboard with that politician lady from the TV. I can barely read the sign. It's about some healthcare outreach program. The sign for Rhonda's Diner. The mosquitoes seem to like it. Rhonda's Diner. It's a painting of some big mountain with the sun behind it. Hey, wait a minute. The symbol from the virus canister is in the painting. Maybe this is why Ranger Jervis recognized it. Hi there.
Hi, honey. What can I get you?
Could I get me something to eat? Feels like I haven't eaten in a week.
Well, you came to the right place. I make the best BLTs. Want to give one a try?
Yeah, why not?
You want sauce on that?
What are the options?
Classic tomato catsup, surprisingly mellow mustard, buffalo barbecue smoke, sweet lemon garlic mayonnaise, and super spicy chipotle lava.
Give me some super spicy chipotle lava.
Oh, darn it, I forgot. We're out of super spicy chipotle lava. Could you pick another sauce?
A classic tomato catsup, please.
Classic tomato catsup it is.
Thanks.
That's $4.90, please.
Okie dokie. A BLT with classic tomato catsup. These peppers look like they go great in a chili. I wonder if this makes the sauce a bit more like super spicy chipotle lava. I've spiced up the sandwich with the pepper. Hi there.
Hi, honey. What can I get you?
What kind of place is Greystone Woods?
Oh, I love it. Folk here ain't as snooty as people in Port Nicola, and they ain't as dumb as Yelltowners.
Hey, I'm from Yelltowner. I mean, I'm a Yelltown.
Present company accepted, naturally. Just watch yourself if you go off the beaten track.
Why do I need to watch myself?
Well, I open pretty late every night. It's usually dark by the time I drive home to Lavender Valley. A couple of times last week, I heard something in the forest while driving. At first, I thought it was some huge truck, but I was the only car on the road.
What exactly did it sound like?
It started with loud bangs, like an engine backfiring.
Could it have been hunters shooting?
I know gunshots, honey. This was like a huge engine, a kind of grinding roar.
Where did you hear the sound?
I couldn't say. I heard it in different places. First one side, then the other. Might have been echoing off the Greystone rocks.
So you have no idea what part of the woods the sound came from?
I wish I did, so I could avoid it. There's something creepy out there.
That's enough about the weird sound. Did you hear about Yelltown?
Oh, it's awful, isn't it? Just to think of those poor folk.
I just came from there last week. It was pretty bad.
You were lucky to get out before the quarantine. At least you're safe now.
I wouldn't be so sure. Something tells me it's gonna keep spreading.
No, I don't allow that kind of talk in my diner, honey. It's all smiles at Rhonda's.
Who are those paintings by?
Oof, they're by Cardero. You must have heard of him. He's a famous outsider artist. Lives right here in Greystone Woods.
Do you know anything about the symbol in Cardero's paintings?
No, not really. I mean, his work is so full of symbolism and hidden meaning. When he starts talking about it, my mind just boggles. But I do love hearing him speak so passionate.
Where can I find Cardero?
Well, he's retired from public life. He has a nice secluded spot out in the forest. I check on him every couple of days, bring him a few of the organic cupcakes he goes nuts for. You ought to leave him alone, though. He's none too fond of strangers.
So he's a recluse.
Oh, my, no. Just a crotchety loner who never goes out.
Cardero's a big cupcake fan, right?
He likes my special organic cupcakes. He's very picky, only eats organic. That's why I always set aside a special batch of nuttin' cakes when baking.
Nuttin' cakes?
Cakes with nuttin' good in 'em. But they make Cardero happy, and that makes me happy.
What can you tell me about Ranger Jervis?
Oh, you've met Colonel Jervis?
Colonel Jervis?
Colonel is what everyone around here calls her. It's just a nickname, but it really suits her, right? I'm sure glad we have her around. She really cares about protecting Greystone.
How come everyone calls her Colonel Jervis?
Well, that's what everyone called her father back when he was park ranger. He was in the military before joining the Park Service. Raised her pretty much single-handed. When she took over the job, she just sort of took over the name, too. She acts all mad when folk call her Colonel, but I reckon she likes it, really.
She's a bit of a dragon, isn't she?
She's a good person, you know. She treats townfolk a little rough, but that's how she gets the job done. You'll be glad she's out there when you slip into a gully and twist your leg, or run into a bear. Or when you're birthing a calf in the snow and the veterinarian's drunk and dressed as Santa Claus.
Okay, sorry. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm birthing a calf. Let's talk about something else. I was just about to leave.
See you later, honey.
Filling station coffee. What's up? I'm Harper, just passing through Greystone Woods.
Nelson Wiley. I guess I'm just passing through too.
Cool uniform. I used to be a pizza delivery guy too.
I'm not a pizza delivery guy. I worked up at the hydro power plant.
How come you don't work at the hydro plant anymore?
I walked out.
Really? Why?
Well, to be honest, it's my co-worker. He has it in for me real bad. I just can't take it any longer.
I admire your work-refusing spirit. You're a hero.
It's not that I don't want to work. Just with that guy carping at me every 5 seconds, it's too much. He's on his own.
What's wrong with your coworker?
He's always beefing at me, calling me stupid, doofus, klutz. Whatever I do is wrong. He always knows better. Thinks he can do the job without me.
Sounds like a bully. What did you do at the hydro plant?
Monitor the system, watch the circuits, control the distribution systems, fish out the local teens when they go skinny dipping in the reservoir. It's not bad work, but it can get pretty intense after a thunderstorm. Good thing I'm down here, huh?
Do you know anything about Cardero's paintings?
Whose paintings?
Cardero? He did the paintings on the wall?
Don't know anything about them. Sorry. You better ask someone else.
Catch you later.
Bye.
So these paintings are by an artist called Cardero. He must know something about where that symbol comes from. Places like this give me a hankering for cherry pie. The kitchen makes my place in Yelltown look ritzy. So these paintings are by an artist called Card. He must know something about where that symbol comes. That would be handy for triangulating the radio signal. Hello.
Yep.
Have you heard of Cardero the artist?
Artist? More like a crusty old shut-in. I've seen his art. It don't amount to much, if you ask me.
Do you know where Cardero lives?
Someplace here in Greystone Woods. Couldn't say where, though.
I heard about some strange occurrences in the forest. Have you noticed anything odd?
Mm-hmm. There's something happening out there, sure enough.
Did you also hear a weird noise?
No, but I saw something.
What did you see?
Couldn't rightly say what it was. A few nights ago, I dropped into the diner for a beer and a little supper. It was a clear night, so I figured I'd walk home. Took a little shortcut through the forest, and then it came. This creature crashing out of the undergrowth. It was a beast like I never saw before.
A Bigfoot?
Looked kind of like a small bear, but with these black, greasy claws, acrid stench, wild, staring eyes. I get off a couple rounds and it skyhoots off into the brush on all fours. Ooh, doggy! And its howl. Oh, a shrieking, blood-curdling cry, like you was throttling a fox.
Intense, man. Did you ever see the beast again?
Neither hide nor hair, thank the Lord.
I sure hope I don't run into it.
Rest easy, son. I ain't heard that howl since the night I saw it. I reckon I scared it clean out of Greystone.
Any news about Yelltown fever?
It's a crying shame, sure enough. I used to have an uncle in Yelltown. But that's what you get if you pack folk in like a cattle car. Disease spreads. It ain't natural. People need space, air.
Yelltown is hardly the big city. What about Port Nicola?
Never been. No plans to go.
What did you want for that radio again?
One of Rhonda's BLTs with hot sauce.
Gotcha. I better go.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I got you one of Rhonda's BLTs with hot sauce.
Ah, now that's what I call hot sauce. Thanks, son. You can take the radio.
Thank you.
A deal's a deal.
No signal here. I should probably try somewhere higher. Yeah, this looks like one of the highest spots in Greystone. Okay, this should be one of the highest places I can get to. This tree isn't looking so healthy. It's so dried out and brittle. The peak is sheltered from the wind by a bunch of trees. I don't need to climb a tree to get vertigo up here. Greystone Woods Nature Walks. The sign has information about the Greystone wildlife. Apparently, Greystone is an area of profound natural beauty. I should get that on a t-shirt. The flag seems to be marking the peak. It's amazing that flag didn't get blown away by the storm. I could see a few other peaks, but this one is pretty darn high. I can see Ranger Jervis's cabin from here. There are small branches basically everywhere. I shouldn't touch it without knowing what kind of plant it is. The sky is clear now. Glad I wasn't up here during the thunderstorm. The world seems so peaceful in a place like this. Okay, I think this place is where the signal is strongest from both positions. This must be where the signal is coming from. The forest is dense here. You hardly notice the radio antenna until you're right in front of it. Gets kind of murky this deep into the forest. Doesn't feel so peaceful here. Huh, that might come in handy. This place was like Fort Knox. Someone really didn't want people getting in. Defenced. Oh, crap. The tree is totally blocking the entrance. The storm must have brought the tree down. That bit of trunk must weigh a couple tons at least. This is where the weird signal is coming from. What's going on here? Looks like another old military building. But this one's been updated with a lot of new-looking tech. Hi, Colonel.
Stop calling me that.
I managed to find that symbol. It's on the pictures in the diner.
Of course. I've seen Cardero's paintings a million times. Why would Cardero use the same symbol as the folk who attack Yelltown? He's harmless. I mean, he's gone a little crazy living all alone in the middle of nowhere. I ain't crazy. Anytime I feel lonely, I just talk to Dad.
Do you know where Cardero lives?
Oh yeah, he's holed up in the old Conifer Canyon military compound.
Conifer Canyon. See you later.
Goodbye.